get it. Man, let's get this motherfucking class started. You ready, Lynn? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's get this biscuit going. Let's get this motherfucker flowing like some fucking water. I got a motherfucking feeling that this class today gon' be a best class that I ever brought to you. I'm gon' teach some shit. Then I'm gon' preach some shit, and I'm gon' cuss a little bit, and I'm gon' yell a little bit, but that's okay with me, if that's alright with you, cause if you here for the class, you gon' let me do what I want to do. I've been talking shit for a minute now, I've been living life, I've been winning now, I am sinning now, and I will admit my flaws, and I will tell the truth, but the truth is the freedom that it can only come to you, if you look down to your true blue, this all you got to do is fuck that pink and fuck that yellow. Do it by yourself. It's a brand new day for a brand new way, for a new you, for a new view, for a new life. Let's get this bitch going tonight. Hey Lynn, you ready to spin? You ready to get this bitch poppin'? You ready to go in? You ready to do your thing? You ready to be strong? Pump fake head fake like Houston, Texas, the Elijah Ron, a king of dream. Do your thing. Is you ready to spin, Lynn?
Yes.
Is you ready to spin, Lynn?
Yes.
Well, you already know what time it is. We're gonna let Lynn spin this thing for the morning, for the day, for the love, for the life.
For the love of life.
For all peoples in the class. Spin that bitch.
For all my blue dots that's coming down and coming around. Hey, 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 we're excited to see you today. Woo! Yes. And we want to welcome you to the show, folks. Because you already know you better be ready. You have tapped in, tuned in, and turned on the most dopest show in the whole wide world, around this whole wide globe. And all you got to do is be blue and stay true to only you. We're coming to you live from Clark Studios, from way, way out in Blue Dot space, bringing you into what we like to call the new. The new day with a new way to a new view of a new you, baby.
Well, you already know what time it is, man. That's a wonderful spin. I love how you spin it. This spin, they got to know where they coming in. We coming into you from Blue Dot Space, Blue Dot Universe. And before I bring that shit in like we normally do, I want to get me another. Let me at him. You remember Friday when Ice Cube and Day had that man in the bathroom and Ice Cube was twisting him with that screwdriver? And Day said, man, let me get some of this shit. I want to get a little more of that shit.
Get it. Get it.
Bitch, I wanna spin. Let me get my turn. Let me double dutch. I done time my way in. Now I'm jumping till my feet start to burning. And the motherfucking girl's arm hurt is burning. God damn, keep on turning. I'm in this bitch now. I'ma do a flip. I'ma do a split. I'ma spin around. I'ma do the motherfucking championship. I'm hopping off like the motherfucking little girls, the bulldog. Bounce this bitch like a fall. I just wanna do it.
Do what it do. You
Let's go ahead
like
and bring that motherfucker in like we supposed to, man.
Ooh, wee. There it is. And now for the song of all songs, for the class of all classes, taught by the teacher of all teachers, and the star of all stars, coming to the stage, Chris Collage.
I feel ecstatic, I feel alive, expected, I'm flying.
Y'all already know what time it is, goddammit. It's time this
All the
bitch.
worry, my life's a breeze, I stop resisting, let it come to me. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love it to me.
Say that.
It would be given to me. It would be given to me.
You already know what time it is.
Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It would be given to me.
Come on, y'all.
Give it to me.
You already know what time it is, motherfuckers. I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on a green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever want was given. Every car I ever want was driven. Black and brilliant, educated and cocky. Destined for greatness, man, no one will stop me. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. Buy back the block, inside the game, black monopoly. Bitch.
I wake up in the morning.
Y'all already know what time it is in this motherfucker now. Oh, secret garden.
You can't stop my love. You ain't gonna stop.
Hey, hey, hey.
Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me.
You feel me? We're gonna do it like this, y'all.
Everything I ever wanted will be given to me. I stopped praying. I said when it will be given to me.
Y'all already know what time it is.
I stopped praying myself. I stopped praying myself.
But the word, oh yeah, red and bubbles,
This motherfucker ready for me. Free come on the show.
I can feel it. I can taste it. Every morning when I wake, I'm jumping in my vortex show. To me, in my blue. I got my blue dot, y'all.
Come on, y'all. Oh, yeah. Y'all know what time it is in this
yes,
bitch.
baby.
Shit, this motherfucker jamming, goddamn.
Yes, see it, say it, see it, say it.
With Wix.
Yes, I can feel it. I can taste it every morning when I wake. See it, say it. See it, say it. That shit is dope to me. Yes. Yes. I'm jumping in my vortex. Y'all jump and bunny jump in that bitch. Woo! In my boom boom room. Who ran to the boom boom room this morning? Who the first five?
Well, you know, I would like to say, I could say, Jay, maybe you could help my time go 50 minutes. It looks like
Cheryl O'Shun is number 1. Sam Doe's the author, number 2. Veronique Gathers, number 3. Chris Mayfield, number 4. And K. Gail Shields is number 5. And then we got Forever Essence Gabriella looking sad at the boom 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 door. Y'all gonna have to get in. Look, the 6th person every day. Listen, this is how we gonna do. This is what we gonna do it. The 6th person, her name is Forever Essence Gabriella. You gonna have to come up with the password to get into the boom boom room. So basically, you gonna have to summarize the lesson in 1 sentence at the end of the lesson. At the end of the lesson, you give me 1 sentence that says what the fuck this lesson was about. 1 sentence, if you can, hashtag the motherfucker. No, we gonna make it more challenging. Hashtag the motherfucker, and we gonna let you in the boom boom room today.
Dope as
So
fuck,
that's my girl. She got it again. We got Cheryl O'Shun, the latest kicking ass today. Cheryl O'Shun, Sam Doe's the author, Veronique Gathers, Chris Mayfield, and K. Gail Shields. I be wanting to say KG Shields. Now, y'all already know this is the time of the show where we give some love to our cash appers. You know, you can super chat during the show. You get your love right there on the spot. But our cash appers, those are the people that give cash after the show. We have access to that, just in case we need to pay a bill, do this, whatever. And then just keep it real. It gives us access to the cash. Super chat, we get that once a month. So we appreciate that. That shit might add up to a fucking mortgage or half a car payment. We ain't got no car payment, but Anyway, the point is we want to thank our cash appers, our chaperones for today. I missed Only One Love yesterday. Only One Love, the way I look at it, it come into my Gmail, and I missed Only One Love. So Only One Love is out the gate first. So she was a cash apper yesterday, and I missed her name. Those L. Sams already know she always in there. Shanique Lofton and Jennifer Webb. If you can, if your cash app is different than your page, just type in I'm a shapper today. You know what I'm saying? That way we can know who you are, because I don't know. I know exactly who Only One Love is and those that Sam, but Shanique Lofton, I don't see that name up here, so her name must be different than her. So just either way, if I shouted you out, just say I'm a shapper today. So we appreciate y'all and everything y'all do. So y'all already know what time it is. Y'all do what y'all do.
Thank you for tuning in to the Bears in Bubbles afternoon edition show, where we come in here and we learn from the bottom line, so you can give us the tools so we can go with your mind not on overload. Oh my goodness, Mother, did you welcome the new people?
Well, you know, y'all know I've been doing this thing with my cataract, so sometime I'm gonna forget. I appreciate you reminding me.
No problem,
I don't
Mother.
really see nobody new in here. Let me scroll the timeline. I know Marie Allen is fairly new, but she been here, so she know the rules of the house. She can go in the refrigerator. You know, when you come by my house, no matter how much I welcome you, if I say welcome home, and I tell you to get you a drink out that refrigerator, and you do it your first time, I know you are still. See, first of all, when you come in, you're supposed to say, no, ma'am, I'm fine. That's what you're supposed to say. Let me force you into eating something. You know? Let me force you into eating something. So she can go in the refrigerator now. She can use the back bathroom. You know, before you had to wait, but you've been here one time. We let you go through the bedroom to the back bathroom. So let's see. I think that's it. I don't see nobody new. Steady waiting. Twerks and Ferry. That must be somebody new. So we thank y'all and we welcome y'all. And please abide by the rules of the house in the name of the Handala Robo Shy. Eshekiete. Oh, Robo Shy. Yay, sauce. Baby Shandala. Isa Mosata. Y'all already know. Y'all got it. Y'all got that motherfucker.
Oh, wow. This week we have had some banging every day we've had some great ass lessons. But this week, I don't know, the lessons just, our fuck on Friday wasn't even fucking off. The Bhagwan was so on course, yo. I couldn't even it won't even it was like, yo, you in my head. That's how I be thinking when he's telling these stories, when he's teaching us. You're in my head. How did you know? I was trying to hide that thought from myself. And you heard it, you know it. Oh my goodness, the Bhagwan is dope. Lynn, give me some spins from yesterday.
Yesterday was about being #too cool to care.
Too cool to care.
I'm too cool to care about that shit.
Yes, we're gonna give them the shoulder shrug like I really don't give a fuck. #shoulder shrug.
Too cool to care.
Yeah, salsa with a shoulder shrug. It's gonna be vibration snaps.
Dr. Tell you that I won't stop.
I don't fuck with low life thinking motherfuckers.
Yes, exactly. Because that's a #vibration violation.
I'm trying to tell you, I ain't gonna let you do it.
Yes.
I ain't gonna let you do it.
Because to not care is to thrive.
That's the only way you fly high.
You already know what time it is.
I love how we could just take these titles of these messages and these hashtags, and you can make a motherfucking story out of it. You could tell it back just through that continuously.
You talk that lingo. You speak in tongue. You speak that Bears and Bubbles tongue. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm actually really doing this shit like we're gonna have a lingo where people nationwide. That's what organizations do. Mm-hmm. That's how they know. Bears and Bubbles. Oh, you got the shirt. Oh, for real. Then you just have a conversation with them.
Right. I can't wait. Because again, I got on this shirt. I saw it said, see it, say it. I was like, this so reminds me to always be in a line so I can see shit, say shit, and see the shit manifest. right? I can't wait till we have our own t-shirts with the sayings that we know really mean what we
know
want
they
it to
mean.
mean.
Yeah.
Right? But if you got it, they do and do what it do to remind you to keep it blue. If you see a good shirt with a logo on it that speaks to you, do it, boo-boo. So, are y'all ready for the master teacher, your daddy, your big bro, your boo when you need him? Well, let's give it up for the Bob One, baby.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, I done been through some hard
so
times, man. But I don't talk about them hard times. I focus on them good times. I remind myself of the better days. I remind myself of the better plays. I don't think back. If I miss the job, if I ain't do good, shit, I let that go. I'm the same man that I always been, but I got some new shit I know. And I vibrate differently when I in the same vibration. And then you'll be sitting outside doing all that hating. Man, you can't fuck with me, I'm too cool to care. And if you say the boom boom boom, I will be right there. And if you say Debbie Land, I will run from you. I say you keep that pink shit and I'ma beat you blue. What the fuck is you talking about? Man, this a new day. This a freestyle flow, and I do this shit every day. I be trying to say the things that you need to hear, but sometimes I say the things that your heart feels. God damn, you gotta get in yourself and tell the truth. Better do what you gotta do if you won't be brand new, if you won't be true blue, or unless I'm not fucking with you. Shit, that's what I gotta do. I gotta let you go, I gotta let you leave. I've been waiting to exhale, I just wanna breathe. So shoot the fuck away from around me. You can never down me, I won't let you clown me. I won't let you make me feel like I'm less than a man. I will never ever let somebody fuck with me again. I will keep it green, I will keep it bubbling. How you fly, I fly high, motherfucker, I'm the king. So, new day, new way, new view, new you. I'm just trying to do what I got to do. I'm brand new, I'm true blue. So all you gotta do is act like you wanna have a new day, new way, new view, new blue, new you. I'm true, I'm you. So all you gotta do is act like you wanna be brand new. Goddamn, man, let's do this, motherfucker. We ain't even gonna snow our way in today. We ain't gonna snow our way in. Normally we snow and rain our way in. We ain't even gonna do that today, goddamn it. Today we gonna do some different shit. Chris, you and Sonya get y'all chairs. Y'all know how the weekend edition go. Y'all going up to the board. We talking to y'all. Y'all don't even know what I'm gonna talk about, but y'all, I told y'all, I think that's a good format. It's a different style. So y'all get up to the board and be the examples and share with the people for the lesson if y'all don't mind. And if that ain't in y'all vibration, y'all ain't got to do it. You ain't got to do what I say. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about consequences and repercussions today. Let me move this right here. 2 chairs. I'm going to call y'all 2 chairs. We're going to do something brand new for y'all. Y'all know we said I had a show. We wanted the show to get better.
Hey,
we're going to make this bitch better. We're going to make this bitch better. We're going to make it more interactive. I've been working on some shit. Don't think the kid ain't working on some shit now. Y'all cash app and doing what y'all do. Super chatting. We're going to make this motherfucker better. We're going to have y'all tuning in. Y'all going to be on the screen. We're going to get it right. I'm going to tell you exactly what you got to do to do it.
I'm going to add a beautiful gallery and switch up this layout. I love how these cosmic photos are displayed.
Let me start off by addressing the situation. My man Jaron Ashton said that's Money Mike.
Today's topic?
Money Mike, you're talking about this next Friday.
Gravity.
I'm talking about the movie. All about the
FAQ is great because
the
when it comes to space,
guy,
you've got questions,
Ice
and
Cube
we've got answers.
and Day caught. They had him in the bathroom. His wrist was fucked up. They had him chained to the bathroom, chained to the shower curtain. Ice Cube had a screwdriver, and he was twisting it in those screws, hurting him. Day was watching it saying, won't Day. I call him motherfucker Day. Mike F. Mike Epps was saying, let me get some of that shit. Let me get some of that shit. And then Mike Epps went and twisted the light-skinned guy's wrist. And the guy was like, Then he was like, and they was doing it with him. They was like, So that's the movie I was talking about. I'm not correcting you, but I am correcting you because you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, I'm gonna admit when I was wrong, but it ain't no big deal. But the reason I was talking about that movie, because I was saying, let me get some of that shit too. And that has something to do with the message. Now, this is where I need y'all help at. I've been thinking all morning, what's the motherfucking movie? I think it was Bernie Mac that said it, but I could be wrong. The nigga said, it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions. What movie was that?
Seems like that is Bernie Mac.
Said it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions, and y'all fucking with me. I don't know which one it is.
It's a stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I was getting the vibrations on it.
And then that's when be like, kick it! You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like that's in the
Carried
same.
over.
Thanks somebody for reminding me the music was playing in the background. Could y'all hear what I was saying? Because I had forgot to turn the mixer down. So,
Yeah, Veronica Petty put she think it was his stand-up.
could y'all hear my message? Camp Prison Scene in Life. It's going to be consequences and repercussions. Yeah, Eddie Murphy. He said, I'm going to go, I think that's what it was. I'm going to go on my part 2 of my killing spree.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yes, y'all, if you try to take my cornbread, it's going to be some consequences and repercussions in this motherfucker. And we're going to start on part 2 of my killing spree. That's what it was.
Yeah,
I want to teach y'all about consequences and repercussions.
Okay.
So we can understand this. A consequence has been mislabeled, misused. Black people always mislabel and misuse words. That's why he said it's going to be consequences and repercussions. Now, a repercussion is a type of consequence. Understand that. A repercussion is a type of consequence. Black people confuse rewards and punishment with things.
Yeah.
Black people confuse rewards and punishment. Now I'm going to get into some operant conditioning and some classical conditioning. Pavlov and B.F. Skinner. This is shit I know. Shit that we studied in college that I don't forget because I know how to deal with motherfuckers. And when you know something, you know something. See, a lot of people forget shit. You know what I'm saying? I meant Vygotsky, Pavlov and Vygotsky. Now, understand, in education and in science, conditioning something is getting the motherfucker to behave the way you want to behave. Whether it's do that again or don't do that again. You want a child to, you see something you want to encourage. Clap, smile, do that again. You want to see that behavior repeated more often. Okay? You may see a child do something and you pop them. No, because you don't want them to repeat that behavior. So you're being trained from a baby in school. You're being trained by what you can say in society. You're being trained by, can you fuck this year? Is it too early to fuck? Who should I fuck? If it get out in the school, I might be known. You see what I'm saying? You're being trained to move and grow in states of development based on the higher power. You don't even think you should think about sex until you get a certain age. But you've been seeing sexual shit pushed on you since a child. 3, 4, 5, 6, mamas, daddies fucking in the house with you. All this shit we see nasty on TV, but society somehow shapes and molds your mind and say, until I get a certain age, I don't need to be thinking about this shit. Now I'm this age, shit, I can fuck. I don't care if I get caught. I'm this old now. Understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So, in conditioning someone, you want them to do a behavior more or do a behavior less. You have to learn how to condition the motherfuckers around you. Now understand this. A consequence, by definition, is the effect, result, or outcome of something that occurred earlier. So a consequence is not good or bad. That's the problem with us. We use these words wrong. And when you use word wrongs, you see words wrong.
Yep.
And you think things wrong. Now, you seem like you might have had a little epiphany. I'm going to bring it to the board and let you want to speak on that.
I didn't have an epiphany, well, I guess I did, but not a visual one, just what you said. When you've been talking about words anyway, but again, when you said something like consequences that we don't know the right definition for, it will affect what you visualize.
Exactly.
So when you just said that, it was just like, one of those, just wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Source. Yes.
Yeah.
Yay source for that new information.
Yay source.
Yeah.
Now, a consequence is the effect, result, or outcome that something that occurred earlier.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A repercussion is an unintended consequence. Something that you never thought would happen. A repercussion is an unintended consequence. So you could slap the shit out of somebody or tell somebody to suck your dick. And the consequence could be you expect to have to fight or defend yourself for that. Mm-hmm. But if the motherfucker pull a gun out on your ass and tell you he gonna blow your fucking head off for it, now that's a repercussion. Mm-hmm. You ain't expect that. Mm-hmm. You can tell a motherfucker, get the fuck out of the way. In traffic, motherfucker, you cut me off. The consequence could be them just looking at you saying, shaking their head. You expect motherfuckers to shake their head. Mm-hmm. The consequence, the next occurrence they did could be middle finger. Mm-hmm. Or you expect them to say, fuck you. You don't expect them to put their car in reverse and ram your fucking ass. Yeah. That's a repercussion.
Yeah.
So Eddie Murphy was saying it's going to be some consequences and repercussions in this motherfucker. You take my motherfucking cornbread, you should expect a goddamn fight. Yeah. But you don't know the repercussion is I'm starting part 2 of my motherfucking killing spree in this motherfucker. You don't think I'm gonna take it this far over some fucking cornbread. You think you just gonna have a good little fight, you gonna fuck Eddie Murphy up. But I'm gonna start part 2 of my killing spree.
I'm gonna fuck
you gonna fuck around and get Bernie Mac killed, Cookie killed, the damn faggot guy killed. You gonna fuck around and make me kill everybody in here. And you ain't expecting that.
Yes.
Cornbread revolt.
Yes.
Now, let me move forward.
Yes. Okay.
There are consequences for your actions. Mm-hmm. Bottom line.
Yeah.
Now, we need to get into what black people don't understand. There are ways to mold behavior. You can use a reward as a consequence. Mm-hmm. Oh, son, you cleaned your room. Here's a piece of candy. So what they do is associate cleaning their room with receiving something. Mm-hmm. And after time, if you do that in a variable ratio, if you do the shit, give them a piece of candy once a goddamn month for cleaning their room, that's not much of an incentive. But if you start doing it once every 3 days first, and then tailor it back to once a week, but don't do it on the same day of the week.
Yeah.
So a kid is going to try to figure out, okay, she give me my reward on Friday. I can fuck up Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. Now I can come in there, boom, it's Tuesday, your room ain't clean. I had $100 for you. Mm-hmm. Can't get it. Yeah. So you fix people at variable rates. It's called fixed ratio and variable ratio. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm just a genius, man. I ain't doing nothing but spitting this shit back to you that they taught you. Yeah. Same way with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You give them some dick just enough. I know I gotta fuck my wife at least 2 or 3 days a week, or she gonna feel like, is you fucking somebody else? What's going on? Am I not sexy? Variable rate. I can't fuck her the same days. I gotta mix it up. But she gonna want some dick on the weekend. Guaranteed. So I might fuck her. We keeping it real. Let's put the camera on you so you can talk. I might fuck her Friday or Saturday night. You know, women feel, let me ask y'all something. Why do y'all feel like if y'all don't get that dick at that fixed ratio, something's going on? You may not feel like that anymore or whatever, but speak on that. And Sonya, you can speak on that.
You should want, I just feel like you should want it. It's right here. Like, why wouldn't you take it?
But why don't you try to get dick from me?
Because I want to feel wanted.
But I want to feel wanted.
I know you do. We discussed that, so I try.
Exactly. So the point I'm making is, if you can't do, Sonya, what you think about that? If your man ain't fucking you enough or whatever, what you think about that?
Yeah, we might have some issues.
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 So, but why does the first thing we think we fucking someone else?
Yeah, because this is readily available.
Yeah,
So
like, why wouldn't you want it?
first choice?
Why not ask that man, are you impotent? Are you losing your potency? I get back on me for now, so you see my point. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, are you
I'm making a point.
Yeah, I mean, you
when
could.
we don't get our consequences, our rewards at a due schedule, we get antsy. We get antsy. If we've been playing this game and we don't get what we think we should get at a due time, we get antsy.
Yeah.
We get antsy. Now let me break something down. There are consequences for your actions. Child, you cleaned the room, I'm going to give you a reward. That's your consequence. Child, you threw your fucking glass across the kitchen, I'm going to give you a punishment. That's your consequence. That's your consequence. A reward could be a consequence and a punishment can be a consequence. But what you're trying to do is reinforce behavior.
Yeah.
Reinforce behavior means I want to see this behavior done more.
Yeah.
Sometimes we reinforce behavior and don't even know we're doing it.
Yeah.
Now let me break it down to you.
Break it on down.
A student can be in class and fart.
Oh.
I could give them the punishment consequence for farting, right? You farted, I'm going to take 10 points off your test. I'm going to make you stay after class for lunch, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, this kid's laughing at him farting reinforces his farting. And it just depends.
Yeah.
Do I want that laugh from them kids more than I want Clark to hold me back from lunch?
Yeah.
See, sometime a kid will say, I get this motherfucking laugh for farting. It's going to be funny. Clark going to get mad. He going to stop class. They know me because I'm a lecture about the shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be mad and I'm going to get on the other kids for laughing. And over time, less and less laugh.
Yeah.
But to him, he might be like, shit, nigga, some nigga want to fight me today in the lunchroom. I don't even want to go to lunch today. Let me fart in class so Clark can hold me back from lunch.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
People do that and you don't know. You don't know. You got to be able to look at a motherfucker and say, you looking for a consequence. You looking for a reaction out of me.
Yeah.
Which one gonna make you feel better? What you trying to do? Should I reward you or punish you? Because if I don't reward or punish, I'm actually positively reinforcing that behavior, which means you farted, I don't say anything. And the kids laugh. Positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement. There are consequences for every action. And don't they say that all the time?
Yep.
Well, guess what I'm going to say is this. There are consequences for every fucking
Thing.
thought you have.
Yeah.
Because thoughts turn into things. Notice the board. The top word to the right is thoughts. The opposite of thoughts is action. Now, let's go to the Bible, because I always use the Bible because it's a perfect reference. Everybody know the Bible. I don't want to use the Quran. I can use the Sanskrit, the Septuagint. I can use the Torah, the Pentateuch. I can use the Apocrypha. I can use a lot of shit, but everybody in here grew up in America. So we're going to use the Bible. Jesus said, if you look at a man's wife and lust after her, wanting to fuck her, you have already committed adultery in your heart. So the man came to Jesus and he said, it said if we commit adultery, you're supposed to be stoned. Jesus said, yeah, that's what the law say. But I said, if you looking at another man's woman wanting to fuck her that bad, you've already committed adultery in your heart. You should punish yourself. You should ask for forgiveness. Why did Jesus say that?
Because a thought is a thing.
Because a thought is a thing. Thoughts turn into things. Yeah. You want to fuck that man's wife bad, and you done thought it, it'll will itself into a thing. Law of attraction, you'll get the opportunity to be around this man's wife. And what Jesus is saying, hey, check yourself.
Before you wreck yourself.
But watch this. How can we have a community and you want to fuck somebody's old lady?
Yeah.
See, I never fucked nobody's old lady. That's just something I didn't do. That's somebody else's old lady. The Bible says you get killed for that shit. The court of law is based on the Bible because they make you swear on the Bible when you go to court. And they make you swear to God that you're not going to tell a lie. So when a crime of passion, nigga come home and you knee deep in his fucking wife, you put that dick up in her spine. Nigga come home and his wife bent over and he see your dick impression in her fucking vertebrae. The judge said, based on the Bible, you can kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So Jesus is saying, if you thinking about fucking somebody's wife, you a detriment to the whole fucking community. How can you look at this man and be in this man's face wanting to fuck his old lady? Now we talking about thoughts and we talking about momentum. Because we know we can have a thought, yo man, damn, I'm getting in the car today and it's a lot of cars on the road. Shit dangerous, I could die. But we don't add no momentum to that. So I see niggas' wife all the time. God damn, she look good, she fat. I don't add no momentum to that. God damn, she look good, she fat. I wonder if she got hair on her pussy. You know? If I start all that and she look up, she gonna see me in a vibe of scumbagness. Looking at her like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Certain shit you can't do and can't be like that. Now me and my wife, y'all know we have an open relationship. So it's different how people view that. Because I don't give a fuck what she do. She don't give a fuck what I do. But in retrospect, we really don't like to do a lot. Because we love each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no other bitches. Because if I can't fuck you raw, I'm going to get soft on you if you squeeze your pussy. So I don't even want, I'm 41 years old. I don't even want to be looking embarrassed. Open that pussy up. If you squeezing your pussy tight and I can't drop down into that second hole in that pussy, I'm going to get soft on you. Then you're going to say, what's wrong with you? Then are you going to be accountable? You're squeezing your stomach. You're trying to make me think your pussy tight. I'm old school. Take me back to the days when a woman said, I drown your fucking ass. I want to be drowned in the pussy. That's what I want to do. I want the pussy to open up right here, then drop down into that second hole. Drown me. So I don't like fucking around like that, but I'm definitely not fucking with nobody's wife. Now listen at the point I'm making. Jesus said, if you thinking on some and giving it momentum, you are creating consequences. Now, repercussion is a type of consequence, one you didn't intend. Now, watch this. The consequences for Chris being a good woman, having her shit together, was she reaped a husband like me. But it was actually a repercussion to her because she didn't expect that. Listen, a repercussion is a non-intended consequence. So when you hear white people talk, they'll say some shit like, yeah, I worked hard my whole life, and then when I went to meet the guy, I walked in the room, and man, the repercussions were phenomenal. What happened? He hired me on the spot. A consequence means when you think or act, something happens. It's up to you whether it's good or bad. How you look at it, how you view it. Some people view shit as good in your life. Some people view bad. Y'all join in whenever y'all want to.
It made me think of something. So with communication in women and the way you had to teach me how to communicate, the consequences in the good or bad, right? Not the repercussions, the consequences, the punishment. When we would be talking about it for the first 10 years, it was always a conversation, a pleading. I'm trying to tell you, you might have talked about it, but we ain't you ain't like get in it, right? By the time when you was really just like tired, and then when you, like how you say you apply the pressure, people might think that that's a lie. That was the pressure was the repercussion, but it was what I needed to understand that this is a real situation and somebody's trying to save us. Do you get what I'm saying? It wasn't really until the repercussion that I understood the seriousness of somebody saying the same thing for so long, and to be like, yo, if this is a relationship that he wants and this is how it's making him feel, this has to be real.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll give you a perfect example.
I don't know if that, I mean,
yeah, I get you, and I'm going to elaborate that on for you. So for a perfect example, as a man, if I'm saying, yo, you're defensive, you never admit when you're wrong, and you will go as far as telling a bold-faced fucking lie 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row to avoid admitting when you're wrong.
Exactly.
This is driving me crazy because you always accuse me of things. And the second I come to you with a mistake or something you've done, you will lie, back against the wall, cry. Why are you making this such a big deal? In the very same way, watch this. I'm at a point in my life where I believe I'm having a breakthrough as a master teacher. I have got black women to acknowledge, yo, I don't get along with my mother, who is my up relationship. I don't get along with my daughter, who is my down relationship. I don't get along with my peers, who is my east relationship. And I don't get along with my female co-workers, who is my west. So in 4 quadrants of the black woman's life, she can't get along with no women. And I finally got black women to understand this. But it took a lot. In the very same way, I finally got my wife to see, yo, I love you. I'm here. I'm here. Now, I hate the fact that I got to deal with a woman that treats me like my mother treated me. I hate that. I could go get me another woman, but I stayed here. But I dealt with it in my own way. Fucking bitches. These are the conversations we will not have. This is how you fix a race. I don't talk to men because men are heartless. I'm a man. I'm heartless. I know how fucking heartless I am. I don't have no empathy. That's fucked up. What's your consolation? Shit gonna get better. Leave me alone about this shit, because if I think about it too much, I'm gonna go into my mind and I'm gonna be fucked up in the head. I don't want to hear your fucking problems. I don't want to hear no fucking women issues. No man does. Go talk to your sisters. Well, I can't talk to my mother, my daughter, my co-workers, in no quadrant. So I had to convince her, yo, your mom lives in pissing distance from us. I could go out the house and piss in the wind, and the wind could blow my piss a half a mile to your fucking mama's house. And I don't see no interaction between y'all. Now, what that got to do with me? I watch how you interact with your children. What that got to do with me? So it's a situation, consequences. No matter how much you raise a person good, there are consequences for your actions. And it may end up a fucking repercussion, some shit you ain't intend. But guess what? We intended. We intend this shit. There are consequences for your thoughts. Wondering why your child don't like you. Wondering why situations are going on. I remember when I met my wife, she used to always say, Davion gonna be a handful. I said, sound like you're saying he the motherfucking kid that's gonna fuck our relationship up. That's what it sound like to me. Stop saying that fucking shit. He bad. No, he's active. Don't call that fucking boy bad. There's consequences for you thinking of that. There's consequences for you saying that. So if we are lacking an understanding and caring in the world, we're lacking feelings in the black community. And women teach feelings. Women teach feelings. And if women aren't able to communicate effectively with their mothers and daughters, then we have more non-feeling humans. in this race. And I'm going to stand on that until I fucking die. Yeah. And the reason women listen to me, because I'm a fucking example to them. And I'm going to stand on that till I fucking die. And I don't have to rebuke, admonish, and correct men, because men lead by example, and I'm a fucking example to men. Mm-hmm. So there's a method to my madness, and this is just how it goes. There are consequences for actions. Fuck the kid shit. What's a consequence you've received in life that was a repercussion you didn't expect? Leave it away from men. We talk about men too much, men and women. What's a consequence? Something, see, like I said, that consequence is what you plan on. Your consequence, let me come back to me real quick. Your consequence is when you finna do something and you think about all this shit that can happen. I'm finna skip school today. What's the consequence? I'm gonna go fuck this girl after I skip school. Ain't that what's happening next? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna smoke me some reefer, fuck this girl. Me and my boys gonna ride the pizza in and get us a buffet. Mm-hmm. Then we gonna come back to basketball practice. I done already lined up my list of consequences. Mm-hmm. And then I start thinking about what are the consequences that I don't like. Damn, I can get caught. Mm-hmm. I could do this. Her dad could come in. I could get the Pizza Hut and they call. Those are things I plan for. Mm-hmm. So what do? I maneuver in a way because I done thought about all the things that I don't want to happen. The reward is the reefer, the fucking, the drinking, and motherfucking going to Pizza Hut, eating that buffet, and missing school. Mm-hmm. The punishment could be getting kicked out for basketball practice, dad is sneaking in, catching me, shooting at me, having to run. I done thought about all these consequences. Mm-hmm. That repercussion, that's what you ain't thought about. Yeah. That's what you always gonna get. Yeah. The repercussion. Yeah. You gonna get the thing you ain't thought about. Yeah. Cause you gonna wheel and deal. See, I think repercussions. Yeah. Whether it's something I want to do or something I don't want to do.
Mm-hmm. And I think women don't think about repercussion because we so think that we're smart because people don't never put us on blast or whatever you want to call it. So we not thinking it all the way through. We don't be processing the repercussion. You might think you planning for the shit, but you don't be planning for the shit. Yeah. And then that be the very shit that anybody, I'll say a man, just because of how y'all taught to process, because of how life has did y'all.
Oh yeah, because life is going to force a man to be accountable.
That was obvious that shit was going to probably happen. Your repercussion for that situation. And women be like, oh, because if you would even be able to assume a repercussion, I don't know how much you would do.
Exactly. The point I'm trying to make is every thought or action is a consequence. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bear coming. Now, the point of the lesson is you can make the bear pink or green. Yeah. You can make the bear pink or green. That's you. That's you. Learning, me doing something and something that the world perceives as a repercussion or a punishment, to me, that's the green bear. That's the green bear. That's the universe put the fucking brakes on something. Mm-hmm. I don't care if I get exposed. Expose me, motherfuckers. Can't nobody expose me. I don't give a fuck about you. What you gonna expose me for? Fucking some girls? I'm proud of that. But you ain't gonna expose me with no gay shit, no kid shit. You ain't gonna expose me with no shit like that.
And they got the right bitch. I'll be right next to you like Camille.
Expose me.
We ain't know.
Expose me. That's why I can be the type of man I am and the type of leader I am. I have an open relationship. If you ain't married, you can get this dick if I like you. My wife has if you ain't married, you can fuck her if you want to, if she like you. That's how we rock.
Like a nigga though.
That's how we rock. I made my life bulletproof. What you gonna come at me with some shit like that? I got class and I'm mature. I don't send no bitch my dick in no inbox. I want you to think my dick small till I pull that motherfucker out and you see the shadow on your leg.
Oh, Lord.
I want you to, I'm not gonna show you my dick. I'm not gonna give you nothing to hold against me. Right now, the problem is too many of us got secrets we done did that our friends can fucking tell on us. And we scared to chase and do what we need to do because we scared when we say something, people gonna say, hold on, here go your consequences.
Yeah.
You said this, motherfucker, you the one that dropped out of school.
Yeah.
You that did this, you goddamn right I did it.
Yeah.
You goddamn right I did it and I done learned from it. You used to watch Belly. You goddamn right I used to watch Belly.
Yeah.
But when I got older and looked at it, I said, damn. That nigga said, she said, you fucking my boyfriend Tommy? She said, no, I ain't fuck her, I ain't but 16. I suck his dick though. And went to sucking his dick.
Yeah.
Well, guess how old I was when Belly came out? 18. I might have fucked a 16-year-old. But I wouldn't. So the shit didn't mean the same to me. I didn't even hear that. Oh, I'm 18.
Yeah.
I'm in college. When I hear that shit as a grown man, I'm like,
Yeah.
When I'm a little boy and see Eve's Bayou 13, 14, 15, when she sat on his lap, I'm like, oh shit, what they finna do? This is like soft porn to me.
Yeah.
I ain't think about it being a fucking daddy and a daughter.
Yeah.
I'm like, this cool ass Samuel Jackson. And I've been looking at Megan Good. She my age. I love her.
Yeah.
Shit, what they finna do? Oh shit, she kissed him? My dick was hard. Oh shit.
I was aroused.
Now that I'm goddamn 40 with a goddaughter, I'm different. Fuck is wrong with us?
Yeah.
But there are consequences and repercussions for what you think and what you thought. I don't understand us.
Yeah,
I don't understand us.
I'm like, I was 14. I messed with somebody that was like 24, 25. He had a car. We was having sex. He was picking me up. He know I was taking the bus to a certain point so nobody where I live would
Trying
know.
to hide the repercussions.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? The repercussion is he fucked me like a grown ass woman and I was like, I'm not ready.
You ain't expect that.
I ain't expect no fucking like that. And I'm like, I'm a little girl. First you're like, don't worry about how old I'm 18. I don't even know if I lied. I really don't even think I lied. I wasn't really because I was just always kind of shapely, right? But when that part, I'm like, I'm a little girl. Like, you was fucking me too hard.
So the consequences were what you planned. I plan on skipping school.
Yeah.
I plan on getting a motherfucking little weed or whatever, having somewhere to go. He gonna buy me something to eat. The repercussion was he bent your little ass over and put that dick to you, and that's repercussions is what you didn't expect.
I don't even think
that's what you didn't expect.
And I ain't getting no smoke. That was just straight.
Yeah.
Probably
you ain't even get the consequences you wanted. Now, what I'm trying to tell my sisters is if Chris had a daughter, I would be saying, tell your daughter that. Because she's shapely. I would be a man in this house like, yo, your daughter ass too fat. You need to talk to her for real. She's switching around the house. I'm a male. You need to have a conversation with her. And I'm going to have a conversation with her. And if you don't do it, I done told my wife's son shit about her that she told me that she don't even know. Because I'm a fucking parent and they boys. I ain't going to let her fake her children out.
I don't fake them out.
I'm going to let the kids know the motherfucking truth.
You must have told too much. I took Davion to the mall. We went in the starter store, and I have remembered when I was cheating on my boyfriend, and his brother came over and took his starter coat back. So I was in the store like, oh shoot, I ain't seen this coat since I was in the reminiscence. Davion said, all right, with the cheating stories. He couldn't take it, but he got a girlfriend now that he really likes.
Yeah, he don't want to hear that shit.
Don't cheat. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, did you have to tell that part? I'm like, that's the part of the story that I was reminiscing in the store. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, your mama fucked an older man for a starter jacket. So don't y'all be out here letting no damn kids, no older women buy you no shit.
He was a drug
yeah, y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm a parent, goddammit. I'm a parent, goddammit. My kids know when I cheated. They know when she cheated. We sat down and talked. This why the fuck I cheated. Y'all know y'all goddamn mama. You know what I'm saying? They understand this. They understand this. They gonna be prepped and prepared for life. We don't want them in those situations. They never gonna pick a girl that don't understand. They gonna understand the consequences and repercussions of their actions. That's what they think. That's what we should be doing. But more than anything, we should be conditioning the motherfuckers that's gonna be around us.
Yeah.
Oh, you trying to get this. You just want a little positive reinforcement. You just want to clap.
Yeah.
That's all you want. You want to clap. I can make you feel good with a clap. Oh, you want a little negative reinforcement. It makes you feel good for me to punish you. I remember I was about 20 years old. I'll never forget this. I had a girl I was fucking. And I always strapped up. That's why I ain't got no kids now. I'd have had homeboys say, nigga, you can't have no kids, your dick don't work. I literally made my mind up to say, I'm not gonna have kids till I can fucking be a good daddy and with a woman I know I'm gonna stay with forever. I was married before. We had 2 miscarriages. Now, I didn't have blood tests, so I don't know if they was mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking around. But I've had one other girl, no, 2 girls said they was pregnant by me. And I've always said, you're a goddamn lie. Because I done tried to break a rubber, and I couldn't break a rubber. And women say, oh, the rubber, if the rubber fell off in you, your pussy too fucking dry. Fuck is you talking about?
Oh, and it's grab.
If a rubber fall off my dick, your pussy too fucking dry. And if the pussy dry and I got a rubber on, my dick going down. Because I Hulk smash. So when a woman say, oh, the rubber fell off, well, you got a dry ass pussy. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to fuck you. Tell it on yourself. I got that Krispy Kreme. That mean your shit stink. It's like cottage cheese. What are you talking about? I know what that is. I got that Krispy Kreme. You just ain't had a man tell you that shit stink. Fuck is you talking about? That shit make my dick hair itch. So the point I'm making is, I don't have any kids.
Yeah.
And I chose that. When I fell in love with Chris, she said my tube's tied. I said, well, I love you, but one day I'm going to have some kids. She said, well, we'll cross that bridge. I can untie my tubes, try in vitro. I said, what if I want to fuck another bitch, though? What if all that shit don't work? She said, well, we can do that. So that's why I fuck with her so hard. That's why I fuck with her so hard. Now, she know there's going to be consequences or repercussions that people think when I'm sitting here looking at my child and everybody know her tube's tied. She know people going to look at her like, what the fuck? She's this, she's that. She let him do this. He ruled her. Yeah. She know this. But she don't give a fuck about your consequences, your repercussions. She don't give a fuck about what you do to her. Because a consequence is just the action that happens after something. So the second I'm up here with Chris with a newborn baby and she's smiling with him, then what's going to happen? People are going to start talking. She expect that. So that ain't going to bother her. Now, something unintended, that's a repercussion. That's a repercussion. If somebody gonna come slap the shit out and say, you shouldn't have let your husband have no baby, then that would be a repercussion. Some unintended shit.
Yeah.
Now, understand this. There are repercussions for doing things that's good for you. Work out good for you. We just don't know the meaning of words.
Yeah.
We don't know the meaning of words. So positive reinforcement is anything that will make a child or a person do that shit again.
Yeah.
And it don't have to come from you.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody can come on my page, cuss me the fuck out. I don't say shit. But if people cheer them on for cussing me the fuck out, they'll make a career out of cussing me the fuck out. May not never get a response from me. They will make a career out of cussing me out. May not never get a response from me. There are people that make a career out of bad mouthing me, trashing me.
Yep.
You never get a response from me because your consequence don't affect me. Your repercussions don't affect me.
Yeah, man.
I've had consequences and repercussions from something I did, or somebody mad at me, bad mouth my name, and I'm like, well, people are talking. That's just consequences. Mm-hmm. But the repercussion was I lost friends in situations. Oh my God. I would have never thought I would have lost you as a friend based on what somebody else said. Now that's a repercussion. Oh my God. That shocked me. That shocked me. Repercussions shock you, whether they're good or bad. Repercussions shock you.
Yeah.
Consequences, you done thought that out.
Yeah.
Y'all following me?
Yeah.
Now the problem with life is this. We need to understand that our thoughts have consequences and repercussions. But when they come, if you don't understand that that bear is coming, that manifestation is coming, when it hits you, it's going to always be pink to you. What Malcolm X say? Chickens came home to roost.
Yeah.
He said, as an old farm boy, that's something I love. Right? Consequence. Immediately, they mad at him, the world. You happy John F. Kennedy got shot. Repercussion. Bitch ass Elijah Muhammad sat him down. Watch this. Elijah Muhammad sat him down. He didn't expect that. Because Elijah Muhammad taught him that the white man was the devil.
Yeah.
Elijah Muhammad taught him that they should arm themselves and kill white men and defend themselves by any means necessary. Elijah Muhammad taught him this shit. So when he up there and they asked him, what do you think about John F. Kennedy getting killed? Based on the teachings from Elijah Muhammad, he think he got the green light. He don't say, I'm glad the motherfucker got killed, because he eloquent. But he said, well, you know, in America has done a lot of things, and when chicken come home to roost, as an old farm boy, that's a good thing. Last thing he expect to get back to the temple, Elijah Muhammad said, what are you doing? You can't talk about the president of the United States like this. And then that sent Malcolm X into you a hypocrite. You taught me he the devil. So now Malcolm X said, well, you fucking some young bitches. Consequences. Repercussions. See, Malcolm X said he knew they was going to kill him. So he got his consequences. That wasn't even a repercussion. Martin Luther King knew they was going to kill him. He got his consequence. That wasn't a repercussion. He said, I have a dream. I've been to the mountaintop. I looked over into the promised land. He said, I may not get there with you. I'm ready to go. And for some reason, my mind was thinking he was 48. He was 39. That nigga hadn't even hit 40.
Damn.
You do a lot. That motherfucker graduated from theology school and at 26 years old. And by the time he was 39, 13 years, he had changed the fucking world.
What the fuck is time?
What is time?
Were you alive?
I got a mission I'm on, man. I'm going to keep the gas. I ain't slowing back. I'm going live after this with my sisters. I talked to Dozell Sam yesterday on the timeline, on the live on Facebook, trying to use my Facebook as a platform to talk to my sisters. I talked to Dozell Sam. She said, yo, I'm in a dark place with my mama. And I'm in a dark place with my daughter. And I'm saying, we can't say we have great mothers. She can't say she have a great mother. And she can't say she's a great mother. Because the orphanage will feed and clothe and shelter your children. Hard lesson, hard talk. But I love and I respect that sister so much because she came on alive and said that. I'm worried about my daughter. And I said to her, well, you said you had a dark relationship with your mother, but y'all in a good place now. Mm-hmm. She said, yeah. I said, that pretty much mean I don't fuck with the bitch now. She said, ha ha ha. She bust out laughing.
She bust out laughing.
They're like, you right. I don't fuck with that bitch right now.
Mm-hmm.
These are the things we need to discuss. Mm-hmm. But guess what my consequences be? If I talk about black women to black women, they put me in Facebook jail. Mm-hmm. That's not a repercussion. I'm looking for that shit.
And it's so sad because it was a great fucking video, and you had to take it down because of somebody that was going to be in their feelings about it, and it's not fair. It's not fair.
Because I know black women. People. I know black women. Y'all are the fucking problem. I said on my page today, I said, yo, I'm going to be going live with some sisters that want to discuss how their negative relationships with their mother affect their relationship with their children. You know, most of the women saying everybody ain't like that. I don't know why you generalizing. And I'm like, hey, bitches, if you're not like that, then shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth and just watch. So mad at me. Bitch, you follow me on 3 pages. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
You follow me on 3 fucking pages.
Yeah.
And got the nerve to come in and do that shit. Yeah, got the nerve to come in and fuck the conversation up.
And that's what, to me, that's what shows where we are as women. I don't care what any woman could say she not. When this man go to jail, because women are always putting him in there, when you could just not follow him and you fuck up his, you can maybe fuck up his ability, but the universe got us. But I'm just saying, on the way he provide for his family, when he never get up here begging for money like other people, that's so fucked up. That show how much you don't care about his family. That show how much you don't care about
them
other
bitches
women
jealous
that
of
like
you.
And I'm like, what
they're
more
jealous
you
of
I
you.
done gave you to them. Basically, I don't be on your fucking page like that. I don't be fucking inboxing bitches. I'm trying to damn sell your dick off because I'm like, give me that money.
And I don't do that shit.
Damn it,
like
Granddaddy
that. I don't do that.
For teaching him not to fuck bitches for money because his wife is such a fucking dot bitch that want money that I will sell the dick for it. But anyway, what I'm saying is just that I'm like, the fact that you that mad that somebody that lives in virtual space, you want to cut off their lifeline, shows how fucking mean and evil we are as people, and especially as women. We supposed to teach. It ain't no lesson you ever liked.
Can't, but this is the thing. What I'm trying to say is that's because women have looked down the corridor of time and they think telling their truth is going to equal consequences and repercussions. And it is. It is. Telling your truth going to be some consequences. Meaning you're going to have some people heal. Some people going to say you a thought bitch. Some people going to say you ain't no good.
So I just call
but guess what happened? Your children be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a situation where I could watch women, my mom, my aunt and stuff, watching my nieces and cousins in my family have the same DNA. Everybody in my family dropped dead fucking fine. Sonya and Chris know. Mm-hmm. Everybody. You can't, look, you can't find nobody unattractive.
I ain't never seen that before.
You can't find nobody unattractive.
Yeah.
Everybody fine, and everybody got a motherfucking grade of hair to be desired. I'm not gonna call it good hair. Look at this. My motherfucking hair shake. That's Bruno Mars afro right there. I drink till I'm drunk. Everybody in my family is fine. Few people are brown skinned like me, but the ones have a redness in it. Mm-hmm. And other than that, everybody light skinned, good hair. Everybody fucking fine in my family. So why my aunts and my mom tell their daughters, your ass out here gonna be fast, you gonna end up pregnant, goddammit. I ain't taking care of no goddamn kids. You know what that's really saying? Can I translate that for you?
Translate, Bob.
Your ass out here better not be fast ass and bringing no goddamn babies home. I ain't taking care of no goddamn kids.
Yep.
Now, can I translate that
my
into
mama had to do
proper language of what should be said?
Yes, please, because we don't be knowing.
Baby, you're getting to the age where you got a shape just like your mama. And I remember older men and men want me simply for my shape. Mm-hmm. And because I had a relationship with my mama that wasn't tight as it should have been, I felt love from them boys and them men out in the street. Now, I know me and you have had some rifts in our relationship. Mm-hmm. But I'm coming to you and tell you I'm getting worried because your titties is fat and your ass is fat, and you look just like I used to look. And I know how fast I was. So what can we do? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. But y'all think y'all can say, don't bring no goddamn babies home. I'll be wanting to fucking hit women. It's really the only way you can make a fucking woman acknowledge herself. I be wanting to say, psst, backhand her ass. You so sit down and talk to that child. Why you making that child feel bad about her hormones?
Yeah.
Why you making that child feel bad about her shape? Yeah. Her hormones. I seen a video on Facebook the other day. It was a woman skating with a fat ass and a nice ass body. And the woman was doing all this shit. She had on some Daisy Duke shorts and she moving, doing all this skate shit, showing her ass off. And somebody was recording her. I thought it was her man. And then she said, here, baby, take the camera. I thought it was a man. Give me the camera. And she got behind her daughter. Her daughter had a nice ass body. Her daughter looked young, 16, 17. She got the camera skating behind her daughter. Go ahead, girl, do something. The daughter's like, you know, skating regular. She like, show them how you get down. She really telling the motherfucking daughter, show them how you can fucking shake that ass when you skating. And she said it so much, the little girl got so embarrassed. She said, you tripping tonight, and turned the fucking video off. Little girl was so fucking uncomfortable. Had her daughter on live. Now, I'm not saying all black women do this. I'm not saying it at all. I'm saying the communication. The communication is pressure. And guess what? Black women need healing.
Yeah.
But you know how you get your healing?
I say
Through communication.
From the motherfuckers that hurt you. You know how you really get your motherfucking healing? Talk to your goddamn mama. Acknowledge. Talk to your goddamn children. You ain't gonna never be able to heal because you wearing a fucking mask every day in front of your kids. And your kids know.
Yeah.
Your kids know.
I remember me and my mother went out to, I don't know if you remember, it's a couple of years ago. Remember when we stopped, like it's not that we ever celebrated Christmas, but we must have been on Facebook talking about it or whatever. And so she had sent me this message like, I would bring the kids something, but I mean, y'all don't celebrate. But she said it like real sad. I'm like, excuse me? For the lady that changed my religion and my name in the 4th grade. So first, because I'm always nervous to talk to her, I sent her an email. It was long, but then we went out to eat because we was talking about. He was like, but you didn't talk to her. So we went out to eat and we discussed it. And I said to her what I said in the email, and then it made me be to ask her questions. And I said to her, I ain't trying to be funny, but those fights that you and my dad had, you started that, didn't you? When he walked in, he didn't just smack you.
And
you
guess what?
In his face,
subconsciously, you remember that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You remember that shit.
So I was
and
like,
that ain't saying a man should hit no woman. What I'm saying is, you realize as an adult, based on how she treats you, bitch, you've been playing the victim.
Like you ruffling my feathers for no reason. You know you should not talk to me about nothing but religion when I've been washing toys off most of my life, bringing them to school because one day my name was Christina and then the next day it was Raquel and you had put a veil on me and I just didn't understand. And then when you weren't with him, you never came out of that mind frame.
Because
Now
from
you
the
wanna-
outside looking in, she calls her sons and daughters by them old religious Hebrew names to this day. Yehoshua, Raquel. You know what I'm saying?
But-
It's like, are you stuck in this fucking relationship? Now, I'm not badmouthing. What I'm saying is,
I'm trying to say
as
that's
the
something.
man looking from the outside, I said, I watched my wife have a pissy fit. What the fuck she mean? We done been 8 religions. I had to wear a veil. We didn't celebrate Christmas. Now that she Christian again, she telling me I ain't coming back because you don't celebrate Christmas. Chris emailed a long ass email. I jumped in Chris' ass. I said, you better stand up to your fucking mama. Because she is not going to be a part of my son's life. With that fucking attitude, I will keep your fucking grandkids away from you. Because if you got some against the house where they raised, I keep you fucking grandkids away from you. And I told Chris, I will keep them fucking away from her. You better talk to your mama. And then they went and talked. And
we
guess
like,
what?
she
They
don't
dope as
overstep.
shit now.
They don't overstep. She step in for us when we need her. She come over here for every holiday we don't celebrate. She'll even say, I'll pay for it. Because she want to be here
She want to be
us.
around her family.
So it works. It works. And when she get in her old habit, I call her, or I don't give no fucks about her. And don't answer her. Period.
Too cool
like
to care.
did.
Too cool to care about that
And
shit.
she leave me alone.
And guess what? When it's all said and done, man, my sisters need healing. This is how we gonna heal our race. But we got to stop saying a mother can be a crack fiend and a goddamn black queen at the same goddamn time. We got to call a motherfucking spade a spade. We got to be able to say, hey, listen up, y'all. You were great providers and you worked hard. What's the use of working 2 jobs and working that motherfucking hard and your children still end up can't stand in your ass?
And I thank the universe, and for no other reason, sending me to college, because it put me on campus around 18 to 25-year-olds who cannot stand their mamas. All their mamas are my age, and when you ask them why, they like, first one day I'm her best friend and we going out and stuff. Then the next thing you know, she trying to call me you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a thought because she got a nigga. Now she don't want to take me out. They like, I don't know this person. It's like the fakest person I know. Why do you got so many kids and you can't take care of them? They say stuff like, how are you that stubborn that you can't let me see my daddy? You can't be quiet for one moment so that he could come pick me up? This is all the stuff that y'all kids say. I say y'all, but you get what I'm saying? And I would have never heard that story so plain and clear if I had not been on the campus with them. And that's a problem. And that doesn't have nothing to do with a man. That has to do with us as women and our ability to have functionable relationships.
Now, today, I use that example to talk about the consequences and repercussions. What you think, what you say, what you do, it's going to bring them bears to your kids' life. If you don't equip your kids, man, let me tell you something. We in the black community want to go fix all the problems instead of teaching the kids how to avoid and deal with the problems. Let me tell you something. Pedophiles ain't going nowhere. Men are going to want to fuck young girls. Men are going to want to fuck young girls. And the girls that they get to fuck, the girls they get to prey on, they know who to prey on. They can look in their eye. They prey on girls who don't have good relationships with their mothers. That's what they do. They can tell. They can tell by how you dressed at 14. Oh, 14 dressing like this? Poor supervision from your mother. I can get that pussy. I can buy you something. Same way you can look at a black boy and say, oh, you dress like this, walk around over here, this age, this side of town, I can make you a dope dealer. Or an older woman saying, I can get that dick off you. That's what we have to understand. There are consequences and repercussions. If we want to fix our race, We got to be too cool to care
Yep.
about that mom shit to the point where we can go sit down and be like, bam. And if you don't need to sit down, don't need to sit down, but don't not acknowledge.
Mm-hmm.
We got to acknowledge this issue.
Yep.
We got to acknowledge this issue. Sometimes my sisters act as if when I say black women have an issue, them saying men have issue twos will erase their issue. For real.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe sometimes we as black people will not take information based on how we feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somebody come tell you pure information.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, the hurricane coming, man. They saying evacuate. Because you want to stay home, what do you say? That hurricane ain't gonna do shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked up issue just for the fuck of it because we be fucking up words, right? And why we got to see this shit always negative. I mean, issue is an important topic. It doesn't even have to be don't look at it as a problem. This is an important topic that is plaguing the black race, that we're saying is about slavery and generational curses. And the generational curses are what we are passing down to our children because we don't know how to discuss important topics.
Now, watch this. Now, let me take this for a second before we get out of here. An issue is an important topic.
Yeah.
I know what these words mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, watch this. So when you say to someone, I have an issue that I need to discuss, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's over.
Yeah.
There are buzzwords that you can't say to black women. It's over. It's over. Once the pinch of their emotions back, it's over. It's completely over. It's over. And in the very same way, when a black woman come to a black man and say, hey, I need to talk about something, we say to ourselves, oh, hell, what I do, because I know good and goddamn well you ain't coming to me to tell me something that you gonna improve on.
Yeah.
We need to talk. I'll be like, what the fuck I done did? What the fuck this bitch mad about? I wish I would get a repercussions. Oh, shit. You talking about your own shit? That's damn sure repercussions. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Y'all wrap the lesson up, man. Y'all do the hashtag. Wrap it up, man. And like I said, I talked about that. I'm going to be talking about this on Facebook. And then I'm never going to talk about that on this show again. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like, there's a reason that I do what I do. I wanted us to understand there are consequences and repercussions. Stop looking down the corridor of time trying to figure shit out. How about do what you feel aligned to? You trying to look down the corridor of time and weigh if I do this, if I do that, who gonna find out, who gonna catch me, who this. You can't be aligned to nothing like that. So anytime you do something or live something or have an event in your past, when it reoccurs and you see that consequence or repercussion, you look back at yourself and don't be honest about who you were at that time. So it destroys you. It sends you right to pink.
Yeah.
So when I see a consequence or repercussion, I can look back and say, I remember I was thinking that shit. Remember that little baby? I did that. When you live in your true blue, you know what you done. Oh yeah, I did that. I did that. That little baby that paint all over the house with the marker, spilled the cereal, put the clothes in the washer, put the shit in the tub, run water all the way, flood the house. You come in the room, that baby be like, look, I did that.
Yeah.
It don't have no pink or yellow about it. It's happy. So when I see a consequence, I be like, shit, I did that. Throw your dukes up, nigga. I squinty-eyed your bitch. I'm sorry. I was in the club. I walked in the club. I didn't know who she was. You was over there talking with your niggas, dancing with each other. I squinty-eyed your bitch. I'm over here talking to your bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I looked. I said, that woman looked good. Let me go talk to her. Want no man around her. Want no ring on her finger. So the first thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna accept my consequence.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking to this woman. Oh, her man like, yo, that's my woman.
Yeah.
So my consequence is this man approached me. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. My bad, bro. I didn't know this was your old lady. If he say something aggressive after that, I'm gonna drop his ass to the fucking floor because I know he don't understand real language. I just told you I'm sorry. I didn't know this was your lady. So if you keep talking negative and don't say it's all good, move on, I'm gonna drop your ass because I don't know what you gonna do. You might be a shooter behind your bitch. So, hey man, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know this was your lady. If you don't say, oh, it's all good, fam, I know you ain't know. If you say some shit, I know you ain't know, but you're dead. Then I'm gonna stomp you to the security because I don't know what you got in your pocket. Your man might have let you get in the fucking club, scotch tape with a razor blade taped to the collar. You know, I don't know. You might have got in the club like MC. I'm going to stomp you till you die. That's why I don't want to fight no more. Women, I don't think women realize when men fight, I got to immobilize you. The only thing that makes me stop stomping and beating your ass is if now you like this. Now you're not a threat no more. Because if you land there, you can reach in your pocket and get a gun. So men fight to death.
You be thinking it's over and you come out and be like, pow.
Pow. You be like, oh, repercussion. I didn't think he had a gun. He'd have been pulled the motherfucker out. Y'all wrap this thing up, family.
I thought this was a great message. I was like, you know what came to my mind? If you're aligned, you should be saying thank you.
Yes.
Or fuck you. What I'm saying, if it don't apply, you let it fly. But you should be thinking, I'm connected to people that I'm grateful for the information they're giving to me. So you say thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
And if it's fuck you, I ain't looking at you but one time. I remember No Cash was here. Y'all remember when No Cash was here? And he was giving me a compliment. He said, it's this guy on YouTube named Nature Boy. Oh. Watch this. Let me show. Let me put the camera on me so y'all can show. I wish I had No Cash here or No Cash. No Cash say, hey man, I watched your Bass and Bubba show. It's a guy on YouTube you remind me of named Nature Boy. He said, and it's ironic, you call yourself the master teacher. He called himself the master teacher. I never heard of him. He said, man, you and this guy need to link. He got a lot of stuff like you, blah, 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 blah. I said, well, pull him up. When the nigga pulled the motherfucker up, I said, man, get that fucking faggot off my screen. That's what I said. He said, why you call the man a faggot off top? I said, first of all, he's standing around with his fucking shirt off with all these fucking men and women behind him. I said, that's some faggot shit. Faggot shit. Fuck is you got your shirt off for no fucking reason for? Then I heard him say little shit. I told No Cash, I said, man, that motherfucker be gone in 2 weeks.
I swear. And if it made it 2 weeks.
He was still up here. Yep. In 3 days, this nigga come out and said, when I have sex with my girlfriend, my wife, and when I get through fucking, I let my son play with my dick. I be naked around my kids because now I understand where he coming from. He don't want his kid to be afraid of a dick or see his dick wrong. Well, you ain't got to let him play with yours. Yeah, you can just say, wee-wee, your wee-wee is for peeing, son. Don't let nobody. He should be telling the motherfucker, don't let nobody touch your dick, son. Yeah. Don't you touch nobody's dick, son. When I seen that shit, I pulled up. I said, No Cash, look at this motherfucker. He started laughing. He said, bro, how the fuck you know? How the fuck I said, because I read you that fucking fast. You're not going to fool me. You're not going to fool me. Yeah. I done got past the stage of repercussions because I don't give a fuck what happens behind it. Yeah. Ain't like I can think about everything and figure out everything can happen. Yeah. But I so don't give a fuck. I'm so too cool to care about that shit. Cool y'all bringing back round for us like y'all do.
With some spins with some hashtags.
Wrote down one thing. I was absolutely absorbing this lesson. I wrote down consequences apply to our thoughts. Period. Yeah. And that was it. Yeah.
So what people saying on the timeline?
I need to get what my homegirl, the last person in for the day, K. Gail Shields. You know, we said if she can goddamn sum the message up in a hashtag, the sixth person in is the person that's sitting at the boom 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 early in the morning like, they in there, I didn't make the top 5.
She listened at the door.
So we want to get her out of the motherfucking, we want to get her into the boom room. K. Gail Shields, can you sum up today's lesson with a hashtag? A hashtag.
Come on, K.
Come on, K.
Hey look. Cheryl O'Shoon said orangeologist.
Yes.
Orangeologist.
Yeah, just so fuck everything.
Fuck.
That's a good one. K. Gail Shields, can we get one from you?
Yes.
Girl had 2 other ones too. She came, she had my back. She popped in expected consequences and hashtag surprising repercussions.
Who does something and think nothing ain't gonna happen? Fucking idiots, man. We be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to shout out our motherfucking super chatters today. We got Jaron Allen for the super chat. We appreciate you, family. And we got motherfucking, who was that? I saw another one on the timeline. Jaron Allen and Chris Mayfield. Let me say this to people, and I say this all the time. We get this super chat once a month. So if you put $1 on that bitch, that shit add up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't feel embarrassed to super chat. You know, it's one brother, he super chat $100. I'd be like, thanks for the super chat. Cause it's not equal gifts, it's equal sacrifice.
Yes.
So his $100 might equal Chris $10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like, well, I don't give nobody no extra love for whatever. Cause what you do is what you do. What you give, you freely give anyway. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. But I want to see what did this sister has at. Cash.
Come on, K, baby.
Come on, K. Gail Shields. Either way, we gonna give her a little time. Y'all wrap the lesson
3
up.
things that we get from class is to say fuck it when you need to, be accountable, and there was one more I had said the other day. Fuck it, accountability, and I forgot. I was telling my client, because when my clients come, they be asking about the board. So I'll be trying to put them on the board and stuff like that. And I always make it apply to whatever religious belief that they got. Every religious belief has the same thing. So shall a man think of, so shall he is. So shall he be. Yeah. So these thoughts are things. And we all supposed to be trying to control our thoughts. And the more you control your thoughts, you'll have less things.
Well, y'all already know what time it is,
Bingo.
man.
Damn, what's my third one? I'll be thinking about that.
And again, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know the Cash App is up there. If y'all want to Cash App or sponsor the next tomorrow's show, it is what it is. We appreciate you and we love y'all. Let's take this bitch out like we bought it in.
Hey,
I'm feeling sad.
hey,
I feel alive. Expecting. I'm flying high. No longer worried.
hey,
My life's a breeze. I stop resisting and let it come to me.
yes, y'all know how this goes.
I wake up in the vortex to
Woo,
me.
that shit make you feel old.
And shout out Bonnie Riggins for the super chat as well. Bonnie Riggins, I didn't see Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie.
Woo, don't let it take you to devil, man. Get up, and dance, y'all.
Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me.
It will be given to you.
It will be given to me.
You, and all of you.
Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me.
Woo!
Lynn, you want to put this spin,
Come on,
this
Lynn.
Franklin on that bitch?
Sing. Come on. Hey.
Every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever want was given. Every car I ever want was driven. Black and brilliant, educated and cocky. Destined for greatness, man. No one can stop me. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. Buy back the blocks, not a game like live.
Now box up. Good on there. Good on there.
I love it because it keeps me alive.
Keep me alive, baby.
Woo! Are bringing me down. I just
Every day. Have a Green Day. green day. Hey, have a bubbling green day. Y'all have a bubbling green day. Y'all have a bubbling green day. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all tune into the live, man. Listen.
Well, did I ever need it? What we giving to you.
Listen, fam, we want y'all to tune into the live on JM Clark. Share it. We ain't doing no cussing. We just talking to women who recognize that they've had an issue with their mother that makes it hard for them to communicate with their children. We appreciate y'all and we love y'all, man.